Hello, Black people. How are all you Black unicorns out there? So I'm doing a random live because it is about to be 2021. 2020 is basically a wrap. We're about to celebrate the New Year's Eve, bringing in 2021. And I just thought I would come on and just chat with you all, just talk, because why not? I haven't really been posting much over the holidays, so I just figured, I got some brand new internet. Hopefully my internet works good, so I'm trying that out too. And I just thought I'd come on and have a chat. Hi, Reggie. Hi, AA. Welcome, both of you, to this random live. 2020 is about to be a complete wrap. I thought I'd do a last minute live and just talk about life. Like, how was people's holidays? How y'all feeling? What y'all bringing into the new year? What y'all gonna have popping off? I know most of y'all at home, because if you ain't working from home, you ought to work anyway. So you might as well just jump on the live and just participate. Hi, Marie, Chaos, and DJ. Welcome, all of you. And I appreciate those of you who haven't gave a shout out, but you're actually on this live. And I just want to talk about, life in general. I haven't really been on. I haven't even been watching YouTube videos until today about, people in Ghana and Africa and repatriation and all that stuff. Totally turned all that off. Wasn't looking at my comments. Wasn't checking email. Wasn't doing nothing related to YouTube. So, because it's the Christmas vacation. Now that Christmas is over, and because we're going into 2021, I thought I'd do a final live for 2020. And so that's why I decided to come on and didn't plan anything. So here I is to talk to y'all. I'm trying to see if I can pull this up on my phone, because sometimes it's easier for me to see the comments on the phone than in a live, but this live is real light, so it's all good. So what y'all want to talk about? How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Y'all welcome to come on and join me if you like. Y'all know the rules. You must be dressed. You cannot be laying in your bed like a crackhead or like some old school pimp. And then say what you like, just as long as you're keeping it, like, I don't know, halfway normal, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to come on, you can come on. There is no method to the madness today. There is no true topic today. There's just kind of like me, just kind of like, 2020 in review. The one thing I've realized in 2020 is that, besides a whole ass pandemic sweeping the entire earth and every freaking continent, and every living being, basically, on every freaking country in the entire world, no matter what your dialect, language, whatever is, culture or religion, yeah, there's that. Once in 100 years pandemic, yeah, that's a hell of a drug. Okay, that's just too much, right? Beyond the crazy, that was 2020. The year in review for me was like, I don't know, there's so much there to dissect. I've been in Ghana for 1 full year, and now longer than a year, because I came in November, so it's been 13 whole months. Registered a business, started a business, got residency, opened accounts, did a few things, got to 10, did all this stuff, participated in, what do we want to call these? Startup incubators, which here in Africa, in particular Ghana, is complete waste of time garbage. No disrespect, but the level of it is just not on level. So that was interesting too. Let's see. Nurtured a relationship, moved to a ratchet rental, left the ratchet rental, moved to somewhere so much better. As you can see, I'm in light. Do you see the light? Because the sun is setting right now and I have light. There is light. Let there be light. Thank God for that. So, it's just been one hell of a year. Orlando's welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, not bad for 2020, right? So, like, how was your 2020? It could have been total shit. It could have been great. Who knows? Could have been something in between. Or you could have had an awakening. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, damn, all this must have happened for me to get to the next level. What was it for you? I mean, I don't know. You know, the last few weeks, I've been putting out more morning minutes, talking on a more, just trying to help people understand that, you know, you're always going to face obstacles, but you have to decide when you're going to take advantage of opportunity or if you're going to let it slip by, right? And just sharing my own story so that people can understand. And I'm only sharing a tidbit of my story, but I did like the high level Cliff Notes. If for you youngers don't know what Cliff Notes is, think Wikipedia, okay? I'm just doing the Wikipedia version of that, right? So it's kind of like, why not? Because it could be good for someone else. Now, I will say what I did learn about, okay, wait, I'm reading the question. What I can say is what I learned about being here is that you need an abundance of patience. I'm going to go on that in a minute. I have a question. Is it difficult at the moment for my friend to get a visa to the US from Ghana? We've been talking. She's very authentic so far. I've been talking for 6 months now. She has not asked me for money. It's always difficult for Africans to go anywhere in the West, whether it's the US, whether it's Europe, whatever. That is not an easy task to get somebody over. So, and I'm pretty sure Trump made the issue all the much worse since, you know, he thinks all Africa is full of shithole country. So, you know, I don't know about all that, but, you know, give it a good college try, DJ. Do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes you feel good. But being here in Ghana, I have said it before, I will say it again, and most of you ain't listening, half of you won't understand. This is not for the faint of heart. And it's not just Ghana, it's Africa. As Americans or as Brits or as Caribbeans, you're going to have, not even Caribbeans, because sometimes it depends on what Caribbean country you come from, but definitely those from Canada, US, any of the European countries. Because we're so used to processes being in place, regulation being enforced, rules being adhered to, even with the discrimination and all of the BS that we deal with as Black folks, is still there and we still have access to it. Here, no matter how much I try to prepare people, no matter how often I share things with people, they get here and either get hella brand new or super duper confused or, start feeling some kind of way. And I can't help you if you feeling some kind of way. And this transcends age, okay? I feel like the elders get the most confused, to be perfectly fucking honest. But, this transcends age, right? So it's kind of like, because things don't have a boom, 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 you do X, Y, Z to get to A, right? No. You might do A, you're going to have to jump all the way to V before you can get back to B. Y'all feel me? You understand the alphabet? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nothing, absolutely nothing here will work like you think it should, ever. And it's like, people are like, I want to do this. I want this right now. I want that. And it's just kind of like, yo, when you have everybody else involved, you got to be patient. You got to work on other people's schedules. You got to know what's happening. So, those are some of the things you learn living in Africa, coming from the West. Yeah, I know some of you are here now. I know some of you came to visit already. I'm assuming that some of you have in the works to come and visit, not necessarily to Ghana, but just to different countries in Africa. And I know if you're watching other YouTubers, because some of y'all get all your information from YouTube. You don't ask no more questions from nobody, including, the government sources or, I don't know. The person born and raised here, who lives here, who knows how things work. You're not even asking them, just getting all the information from YouTube. I would tell you that's bad advice, but whatever. To each his own. It's just like, so I don't know. I'm probably going into a random thing, but I'm kind of doing 2020 in review. So that's kind of why I'm talking the way I'm talking right now. Thanks, John, for liking my earrings. I appreciate that. And this is my new wall, right? This is my new background decoration. It's one of my walls in my new place. So yeah, I've been holding on to a lot of stuff I want to decorate. Now I'm doing it. Okay, so Orlando said, I'm thinking of a place with no rules. I'm coming in September. Careful with that, though. There are rules. There are laws. There are a whole series of things in place that are only enforced when they want to enforce them. So don't think ain't no laws here, because there's plenty of laws. That's what make it so confusing. That's truly what makes it so confusing, because I swear every other person you meet here that has an advanced degree or even a degree in itself, because here the law degrees are at the bachelor's level, is a lawyer. Every other one is a lawyer. There's so many lawyers here, I just be like, they pumping them out like Skittles. And I'm just like, yo, if you pumped out engineers like that, oh my God, you have a whole new thing popping off in Africa. But no, everybody, their mama, daddy, grandmama, grandpa, you know, cousin, uncle, grandbabies, everybody's a lawyer. When you have that many lawyers, you have a lot of laws. They have a shit ton of laws. But you wouldn't know it. Yeah, so, but they're here, and when they're ready to enforce it, they will enforce it. So you need to watch out with that one, because there's plenty of freaking rules. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, so if anybody wants to join me, talk about how your Christmas was, what you're, you know, looking forward to doing in 2021, especially as it pertains to the continent, I'd love to have you on board, you know, and to chat with me. Ground rules, don't be coming on here. YouTube pimping, don't nobody want that. I don't got time to see you laying around and looking a hot mess. But yeah, so I just thought I would come on random, especially since I haven't really been posting. I'll start posting again probably sometime in January. It's just I'm working on other stuff right now. So I have a whole nother channel that I am putting content on that has absolutely zero to do with this channel. This is pure technology. So I'm putting courses up there for cybersecurity, from foundational information to those who are already in the field looking to understand something as simple as what is a cyber incident and how do you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm going from foundational theory basics, and then I'm going to have some practical examples where I'm doing some coding and some other things that I will be sharing. Just so, you know, those who are curious can try new things. Also, so I can be active in my skill set and complement the other business that I have. So yeah, plus I like things that are intellectually challenging, and this YouTube channel does not challenge my intellect one bit. Actually, I feel completely out of place with this channel sometimes, because I talk about things that seem so petty. And yes, I'm talking about that. Sometimes I talk about things that I'm just like, what? Who are you? You know, but this was my downtime year in a sense compared to anything else. Which is unusual when I have two whole businesses going active at the same time. But for me, it feels like downtime compared to working for someone else. You're grinding constantly for them nonstop versus working for yourself. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I was just curious what you guys are talking about, how your Christmas was, how things are going. Yeah, I am in cybersecurity. If you watched my videos, you would see some of those things. What area of cybersecurity are you in? I'm asking you. Aviwe Moose, I don't know how to say your name. I'm asking you. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'd share, you know, I did go on YouTube today because I talked to a fellow YouTuber subscriber who gifted me with the most amazing thing, my Noxzema #1, love it, as well as a charger. You know, your girl was needing a charger, baby. If I show you my old charger, you'd be like, damn, how that work? I got all kind of electrical tape on that thing. Trying to keep that thing working. I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much, my dear. You know who you are. But yeah, so we were talking and they were asking me, have I been seeing all the drama going on? I'm like, what drama? Who's drama? What's happening? What's going on? You know, so YouTube be popping crazy. Black people be acting a fool. I'm telling you, Black people be acting a fool on YouTube. They be coming for each other too hard. And y'all be thinking I be throwing shade at people. I'm just like, what? Who is you talking about? Because who you talking about ain't who I'm talking about. But other people, they literally are throwing mad shade, talking crazy. So, I've been out of the loop. So if y'all expected me to talk about it, yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. Sorry. I'm just thinking about the fact that 2020 is coming to an end. I am still in Africa, happy, going strong, and looking forward to 2021. Because, you never know what it will bring, right? So there's that. Okay, so I see a question here. Do you have a book? I want to purchase it. Yes, go to theblackunicorn.org. And you will see on that website, I have products. Just go to that link and my book is there. My book is about renting in Ghana. So it's about being able to settle in when you first get here. The nice thing is I have all positive reviews about the book, and I probably will be maybe February, March, updating that book for a second edition of it. Just adding new things I learned. Yes, Kylie Lennox. Okay, you run a bunch too. Okay, I see you. You know what? I've been using the Ubuntu since it first came out. That's how old I am. Partitioning my Macs way back in the day. But people be like, how did you figure that out? Excuse me, have you not heard of forums? And I worked at IBM. Nice. I love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. So, it's going to take me time to open up a university, but I will be starting slowly. What I have now are classes that I offer on my other business, that website. There are classes for cybersecurity, some that I'm still working on and I have to put up. I haven't really advertised it because I don't know if it's meant for people on this channel. Whenever I talk about tech on this channel, eyes glaze over. People start giving me negative reviews or dropping off or not saying anything. So folks just, the intellectual capacity on this channel is limited. But those of you who are interested, I do appreciate that. But I will be starting to do different programming for those at the college level and those at so your high school here, the senior SHS, is a little bit different than how we have it in the States. You have 3 years here, you have 4 years there, and y'all match your educational system up to the British system. So I'll be taking the folks from the last year of high school and then the folks in those first 3 years of college and providing content for them, as well as very specific content for professionals in certain industries such as financial services, dealing with API security, which most of y'all don't even know what that is. So there's that. Okay, I see you, red team. Okay, I be blue team though, but I feel you, like it, I like it. Okay. Yeah, I know. Black women in cybersecurity. My husband is also and often one of the few at conventions. One of the few, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, it's so rare to see another Black person at any, first of all, it's rare to see them at any technology convention or conference where you're dealing with actual things that require true coding and knowledge skill, like any type of cybersecurity, including API security, like cloud computing, DevOps. Forget about it. Most times I would be the only female and Black speaker. And it would be weird because they literally thinking I am the help. Excuse me, I'm not here to serve you coffee or pick up your ish. I'm here to teach you fool something. So that's true. Okay, so I will be throwing the link out a little bit later. I also will be talking about it once I have everything up and going to the official payment site. I had to pull everything down in the November, December, because I'm doing a little bit of changes on who I have as my payment provider. So I'll put that up for you guys once it's confirmed. So actually not on this live, but once I confirm it, I'll put out another one, give it to y'all if you're interested in it. Okay, I know some of y'all be thinking I'm funny. Like, I don't seriously don't be trying to crack no damn jokes to y'all. I don't know why y'all be laughing when y'all be watching me. Like, I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. But I'm glad you're on here too, Black Man UK. Thank you. Thank you. So how was Christmas for you all? You know, how you feel when the New Year's Eve is coming up? Like, what you doing? Like, Corona is like running strong, but you wouldn't know it here in the crowd because they mad kicking it and shit. They're like, oh, this is canceled. That's canceled. Now Coachella fucked around and had a whole block party with artists and no mask in that bitch. You can get the Rona if you like to. I ain't catching that shit or the new strain. Good luck to you, boo. Okay. So, what it do, people? What it do? What shall we talk about? I know most of you like for me to talk about drama and nonsense and hating on people, but you know, it is the new year, the new season. So I just really don't have time. I just really don't, because pantyhose is so, they take up too much energy. And not only that, it doesn't contribute to my intellect. I don't know if other people need to talk to folks that stimulate their intellectual capacity, or if it's just me. First of all, I know it's not just me, because if you run with a certain group of people at certain levels, you know damn well it's not just you. But that intellectual capacity really needs to be stimulated by people who know their craft and are learning the craft and or learning new things in the craft to make you and help you think about things. You know, just saying. Are you concerned about Ghana's internet connections? I just told y'all I got some new internet, so it's supposed to be on 4G. So we testing it tonight, okay? Hopefully, y'all, the connection is good for y'all. I don't know, but I feel like here in Accra, I guess the best way for me to explain this, sometimes when I need to use certain, let's say, powerful software that requires me to be able to log into a virtual server remotely, you have to have a very stable and strong connection to do that with these large cloud providers, right? And sometimes it's hard to do that because the connection is just not strong enough. So I have some things I haven't been able to do, especially with cyber, because I need a strong connection to stay logged into different software. And I'm just using the cloud computing software as an example for those of you who may understand cloud, or you have a phone and you put your pictures in the cloud. Okay, you understand that shit. So you know what I'm saying? So the internet is good. Based on the provider you have. I think I have a better one. Actually, I have gotten 2 different ones, both hooked up, plus my phone, because I just cannot do this anymore. I have got to get some things done for these classes that requires me to record, teach, do, you know, all these things. And when I do API testing in real time, or I'm logging into someone's API and I'm trying to get into their API, I should not be hindered by the fact that there's a connection problem, especially when they're so easy to get into. So, and then you notify folks that, you know, hey, I have access to your API. Did you know that? So much fun. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Hey sis, love you. How do you feel about the Cebu Freeland? Any updates on how that is working out? Girl, why are you playing games? TA, girl, why? You play? Okay, this must be a setup. Okay. First of all, if you have the lands of the Cebu, I think that's fantastic for you. If that is what makes you feel like you got a piece of the continent, great. I hope that you're able to build. I hope that you actually went out there to see it. I hope that you actually get ownership of the land, true ownership, with a land title certificate and of your own for your own plot or plots, and not getting BS with, oh, they're still working on it, because quite frankly, by now they're giving them out because the offices are open and they're working at full capacity. So definitely go see land before you buy it. If you've already purchased it, try to get out as soon as possible so you can go just have a look-see. See what it's like. Yeah. I know there's videos. There's a lot of YouTubers being paid to promote that land, which is great. Plus, it gives them money for their channel anyway, which is amazing. Because everybody should be making a little money if they can. Why not? But I'm gonna stay away from the free land because y'all Negroes be hating and acting a donkey when somebody tell y'all truth. So I'm done telling people the truth. You know, you see what happens when it happens. You know, good luck. Hopefully you build something. I don't know how many restrictions they got. Why you would have restrictions in Ghana is beyond my ability to understand. So sorry. And if you haven't been out to Cape Coast, please get out there and see how your internet works. Go. Have fun. Especially when you're not actually in Cape Coast, but you're even further out in the central region, girl. Bye. TA, girl, you playing games. Oh, okay. Reggie Phil, life in Ghana, building relationships. Always, always, always building relationships. Relationships are everything in Africa. Sometimes you just got to step back and watch, though, and just listen and just. I think I was talking about this earlier with someone. Sometimes in Ghana, not sometimes, all the time, if you're coming from the outside, you're coming in being raised in a Western environment, and you come into Africa, West Africa, Ghana, and I'm pretty sure this could be true in other parts of Africa too, because it's all going to be culturally different to you. Beyond the insanity of the infrastructure, let's just go beyond the infrastructure altogether and go to the cultural nuances, because there's lots of cultural nuances, because there's not just one culture here. There are several tribes, many tribes, each speaking their own dialect, each speaking their own language, each having their own cultures. Of course, there's a united Ghanaian culture, but there are cultures within cultures here. And so then you have the religion on top of that. The religion is just a whole nother level of batshit crazy, extra 1,000,000% on steroids here, period. You got to get beyond that. You cannot change any of this. You cannot, degrade it. And some of you can be like, you just degraded it. No, I didn't. I just said it's totally on. It's different. It's different in a crazy way to me, because people call themselves prophets, apostles, Dr. Reverend, Dr. Bishop, Reverend, Pastor, Father. I'm not making this up. How you apostle? I'm pretty sure all the apostles, like, they died like a couple, millennia ago. Like how you an apostle? Like, I'm just confused. But you got all that on top of the cultural differences, and then you have to navigate business. And then you have these dynamics here of childhood relationships that dictate people's ability to move forward in different business aspects, because they're friend with the school with that person. And because of that, they owe that person. It is definitely next level. And so it takes time to get used to. So like, I think I mentioned before, maybe one of my morning minutes, I'm glad that I stepped back for a year before I seriously got real serious about tech here in Ghana. Because one, my initial plan, my initial idea, my initial business that I had in Europe wouldn't even work here, because they're not on the level yet. Totally not even close. I was coming from a country in Europe that was a little bit more behind, not as advanced as the other Western European countries, which is Germany, because they're really, really nowhere near as advanced as, let's say, Holland. Nowhere near Sweden or Switzerland, not even close. But they're still more advanced than how technology is used here in Ghana, and the aptitude that people have here who are, and I say people, I mean those in technology here right now. So I don't know, you just have to take some time to step back and realize those differences, and just figure out how can you take whatever that business is that you said you want to do or you are doing and put it into an African context that's specific to the country, region, place that you live or that you want to do business. And that takes a lot of doing and thinking and brainstorming and talking things through with people and finding out information and running things by people and just seeing what the reaction would be and things like that. So for some of you, this may be helpful. For the rest of you is going over your head. Have you looked into Rwanda? I headed there in March. I hear good things. I think going there in March would be great for you. It's fantastic. And I'm sure Rwanda is great for people who want to be in Rwanda and like certain type of things done a certain way. I can't say anything about Rwanda because I have never been there, you know, but I would say to anyone wanting to go to any African country, do it. Stop watching freaking YouTube and living vicariously through other people's lives. And then, you know, be behind the keyboard talking that ish to everybody when you still don't even got a passport or you ain't never been. Just actually do real life and go. You know what I mean? Just do real life and go. You don't have to record every moment. You don't have to record no moments. Just go. Just do it. Just experience it. Just have that moment in your life to see how you feel about whatever country in Africa you go to and about being on the continent, period, you know? Okay, here's the link if someone wants to join. Glad I found your channel this year. I'm hoping to visit Nigeria soon. Thank you, the optimistic one. I appreciate that. I hope you do get a chance to visit Nigeria. Absolutely. What's the traffic like during the holidays? Like your name, chaos. It is pure freaking insanity out there every single day. I mean, oh my God, it is too much for me. I can't. It's too much. And people drive like, I don't even think a bat out of hell can drive like this. Like it's absolutely insanity how people drive. Okay, so let's see. Black Man UK, so you say you're upskilling in cloud and you're looking at Oracle NetSuite ERP certification. Who uses that? That must be something really specific for your company that you're with right now. Oracle, their certifications. Okay, you know, whatever works. If that works, so that's going to do something good for you wherever you're going or whoever you're working for right now. That's great. Having cloud knowledge is fantastic. Diversify, get beyond Oracle and do the big ones, which is essentially AWS and Google Cloud. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can also do Azure, but yeah, Oracle. Okay, you know, whatever works. Thank you for liking my background, Jeffrey. These are my fans from Ghana. Handmade. This one here, typically from the northern region. The artist that makes these, I call them artists because it looks like art to me, is from the northern region. And these are just used typically for anyone making, cooking outdoor fire, like these little barbecue grills they have. I think that's the best way I can say it. You put coal on it and they fan the fire in different ways. They also do it for barbecue. And our idea of barbecue, y'all coming from the West, in particular from the US, is damn sure not what they call barbecues. I'm just letting y'all know. It might be an open fire, but it ain't. It is not the same. I was like, that's a barbecue? Oh, Lord. But then I got over my shock and it was fine. Food's good though. The food is good. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm just going through the comments. Okay, so if you want to get on, you are welcome. If not, no worries. Looks like no one's interested, and that's okay. I don't even like doing lives, guys. I just figured I'd come on and just do it's the end of the year live. What it do? How was 2020 for you? This is how 2020 was for me, you know, and just say thank you. Thank you for following my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sending me emails. Thank you for contributing the different ways in which you did, whether you bought my book, you joined the academy, you became one of my clients for the property rentals, or you just send out a super chat, super sticker, PayPal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. each and every one of you. And thank you to my haters, because y'all bitches don't do nothing but make me feel loved. Thank you so much. Y'all be sitting there creeping, watching all my lives and be like, oh my God, she uses bad words. Oh, get over it. Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining today. Yeah, when it comes to Africa, you need to just do it. I'm telling y'all, like, Africa is not like anything you've ever experienced, including those of you who even been to the continent but only came to the continent to vacation. There's a huge difference between vacationing, even if you're staying for a month, than living. I don't know if people really get that. There's such a huge difference between living and visiting. You know, I met a couple that been coming back and forth to Ghana 15, 20 years, never ate fufu. How do you come to a place and you never even tried the local dish? The main dish that almost every Ghanaian eats. It may be called something different. It may have slightly different ingredients, but it's basically prepared exactly the same way. And you have never tried it? There's a problem with that. There's a mental problem with that because you're visiting. You're always a tourist, always uncomfortable, always need someone to lead you. Can't just do anything on your own because you're so scared. Why have fear? You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm more scared of walking down the street in Chicago at night than I am of doing that here in Accra. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the truth, you know, and I lived in Chicago and I had no car. I mean, well, there was times that I did have a car, I didn't have a car. Or if I had a car, if I had to go downtown, I ain't driving down there. You crazy? You know, they trying to charge you $50 a park. Kiss my ass for $50. That's a freaking, what you gonna say? That is a oil change. And I can get, you know, something else, the air filter. You better stop it. I will take a train. So that means I have to go in the dark at night by myself. You know how crazy folks are in Chicago? You learn a level of crazy too when you live there. I'm just letting you know. But I feel more fear there than here. But people come here with all this fear. And it's not just Ghana or Accra. People come here with all this fear coming to different African countries, worrying about silly shit, worrying about things that doesn't make sense because you're slightly uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable because you don't understand the culture. And I think that's true for anyone. It was true for me when I first got here too. There were plenty of things I didn't understand, you know. And so for here in Ghana, if you get pissed off at somebody, cussing at them does zero. I can tell you that right now. It does zero. I mean, I haven't done it, but I've seen it done. But when you talk to them in a way that's insulting them, in the sense that you tell them, you're not a man. You are a man of God, something like that. And I'm just being very frivolous right now with the statement, but I'm just saying something random. Like, you're not cussing. You're just saying something that could be insulting to someone, depending on who that person is, right? That has more of an impact than cussing. But I've seen Americans come here. Like, I saw this guy today. I was in ShopRite at the Accra Mall. I haven't been to Accra Mall since I visited Ghana. So I just went to Accra Mall again today, finally. And it's nice. It's getting nicer and nicer. Oh my God, they have like a whole like iPhone store. Yeah, Apple store, like a certified Apple store or whatever. It's nice. But there was a guy there in ShopRite, an American guy, arguing with a Ghanaian guy because he felt that guy cut him in line. You know why he was arguing at him, cussing at him, got everybody looking all confused because Ghanaians aren't used to people cussing. They used to people getting loud. Everybody here loud. But the cussing and the disrespect and being irate, it's an older dude too. This older dude, he had to be at least like 57, 60. He was old. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what are you doing? And he felt the guy was cutting him because he doesn't know there is no social distancing in Africa, not in Ghana. They will come up on your ass like white on rice. They will literally put their stuff right on the counter where your stuff is, even though they know they should. They know it's not time for them to go, but they'll still sit their stuff down because basically they're like, I'm next, so what's the problem? Or they'll stand right next to you, shoulder to shoulder, up on your ass. You know, you got to be like, give me 50 feet real quick. Social distance, baby. The corona. I just be like, the corona. Corona. They be like, you know, instead, this guy got super irate, took his mask off, screaming. The little security boys, the managers and stuff was trying to calm him down, and he was just acting a fool. And the Ghanaian guy he was arguing with was an older gentleman too, and was like, you have no tact, no respect. And I was like, this is that true cultural difference. People come over here acting a fool, thinking that hood ghetto shit y'all do in the States is gonna work here. Just because some people may see, or you're listening to me right now and you see me cussing from time to time when I'm speaking, because when I'm speaking, like I'm speaking to you right now, it's almost like I'm talking to myself in a mirror, because no one's interacting with me. Unless you call in right now and then we're engaging like we're on a Zoom meeting, it's like I'm talking to a mirror. Okay, it is what it is. And I'm just talking real. But if you saw me in a professional environment, you wouldn't even know who I was. Because not only would my tone change, the words coming out of my mouth and the vocabulary I use are totally different because of the environment. That kind of has to happen when you come to Africa. Because first of all, our accents, our American accents are crazy weird to the British. Hands down. You go over to London or any of the cities over in Britain, or go to Dublin, go to Ireland. Speaking American English, they think it's hilarious, and I think they all sound like, you know, the little girl from Brave, the Disney movie. I don't know what's happening. I don't understand nothing that's coming in my office. I forget us. Yes, hello. Down. You know, so that's how Ghanaians feel when they hear our accents. They can't truly understand us, especially when we're talking fast. So you have to slow down, you have to articulate, enunciate to help people understand how you're speaking. Because yes, they speak English, you speak English, but it just sounds different because of the tone, how we talk. And how Black Americans speak English is almost like its own dialect. You know, let's be real. Just like saying real. Sometimes people are like, what the hell you mean real? You know, the dialect. Then other times, the same slang we use in the US, these kids are using the same exact slang. They know all of it. And you just be sitting there like, what? You know, it's just the cultural difference. And you don't know that just being by a fly-by-night tourist. Now, don't get me wrong. Being a tourist is important. You need to come. You need to visit. You need to see if you vibe. You need to see if you like it. You maybe need to come multiple times. It's up to you. But there's a huge difference on living somewhere versus visiting. And you can't say you live somewhere if you came here for a month, 3 months, living from Airbnb to Airbnb or friend house to friend house or couch surfing or whatever. You got to truly be here. You got to have, you know, bills in your name, basically, you know, something in your name, something you're responsible for, something you had to do on your own, even though you'll have help, of course, from whoever's going to help you and assist you. But you're learning how to do things and how things are done. So for me personally, I find trolls terrifying. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I find trolls to be the trap of death. And there's other people who can ride the trolls. They be like, it's only 2 CDs, 1 CD. You know, they get from here and I transfer to another troll and get it, you know, pay another 2 CDs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I will go ahead and pay them 20 CDs to get a Bolt or Uber or rideshare. I'm not doing them trolls. But it's another way for you to get that cultural experience, right? When you're living here, not when you're a fly-by-night tourist, because you're going to get confused and everything. Troll markets, the market. 2020. Let's go 2020 review. The troll riding. I realized troll riding gives me panic attacks. I can't do it. That's what I learned in 2020 living in Ghana. In 2020 living in Ghana, the food markets. Many of you will know these as the farmers markets. Makola Market, Abagushi Market, pure terror for me. I am scared shitless of these markets. I don't know why. I tried them. It's too chaotic, filthy, too many people all up on you, Too much going on, cars driving crazy, people in and out. You get hit in the head by the person walking with something on their head. I be getting knocked out half the time. You going like, getting dizzy. I swear I could be getting concussions. I'd be like, oh, this shit ain't for me. Stuff on the ground. It's for me, it's too much. Can you find great deals, beautiful fabrics, beautiful things, great fresh food, all this stuff? Yes, yes, and yes. I know and discovered I have to have someone shop for me. Okay, I'm gonna tell my weaknesses, and I'm okay with that. And that's that. The smaller markets I can go to when it's not super busy early in the morning when they first open, like on a Saturday at not when they first open, but let's say on a Saturday, like by 8 a.m., I'm there. 7 a.m., I'm there. It's not too bad. Everything's super fresh, laid out. Boom, 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 boom. I can do what I need to do. Get out. You have to learn what your weaknesses are, people, because if you're trying to go to the ShopRite or Palace or one of these other like grocery stores they have, paying these high, crazy ass prices they got for food, you're going to be running through so much money so fast for nonsense that's going to last you for 2 seconds, instead of just going to the market and getting things like fresh food. Like I'm looking at a whole basket I have here of not brand new, but freshly picked spinach. I never even knew how spinach grew. Okay, it's so amazing. Carrots that still have a stem on it, just like in the dirt on it. Radishes the same way. All of this fresh, food that is so much more inexpensive at the market, like the farmer's market, when I say the market, than it is at the store. Most of these fresh vegetables and things and fruits, you're not even going to find at the store. If you do, they're imported in and they're gross. Or just, not really as fresh, right? So these are things that, I'm just sharing. That's my 2020 in review. I be going up and down, back and forth. Y'all gotta work with me. Y'all gotta work with me. Okay, let's see. Welcome, you guys, to those of you watching in the background. I see y'all. I need to have a good word for that. I just be feeling like y'all be internet pimping right there. Y'all be in the back watching so y'all can later come back and talk shit about something. Those of you who are actually, responding or saying, hey, I'm here in the chat, stuff like that, I really appreciate that because it lets me know that I'm not talking to myself like a complete crackhead weirdo, but someone is actually listening to me. So that's awesome. Okay. Have you been to any events over the holidays? Now, guys, if you want to see parties, if you want to see the different things happening, social events happening here in Accra, I'm not your girl. You're not going to see that from me. Every once in a rare time, you might see me record something from that, and it'll take me months and months to post it if I do post it. Because one, I feel like that's my private time. I'll share that shit with y'all. And two, I don't kick it like that. I'm grown, okay? I can have a glass of wine or the whole damn bottle and my internet and Netflix, and I'm cool. And then you bring my man over here, and when he here, we good. Let's see at work. I'm cool. I'm good. I don't need all that. Come on. Here's the thing. When you traveled as much as I have, and you had the opportunity to have so many different type of experiences when it comes to partying in a lot of different places, and then you had the ability to go to the Super Bowl and sit on the 50-yard line, have VIP access to everything year after year. Some shit just gets old. It really does. So for me, I'm over it. I've had great, 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 great experiences for a long time. I'm chilling. Not my vibe. I be trying to want to get into it though, y'all. And I be like, man, I got my comfy shorts on, I got my bra on with my comfy shirt on. I got some wine, I got some cheese, I got some crackers. Let me tell you something. And not them white crackers, but some crackers I can eat in my mouth. I'm comfortable on my couch. I just be like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, I can't make it. And that's my real life. I'm not the one for it. Sorry, guys. It's just not me. Not me at all. But I'm sure you can find plenty of that on the YouTube universe. Okay. Chaos. Yeah, you totally my real fans. Thank you. I know y'all here. It's a wrap. When I say it's a wrap, 2020 is a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is tomorrow? 31st. 2020 is over. It's a wrap. Last live of 2020. We're going into 2021. Whole new set of events are going to be happening in 2021. And I'm going to be more focused on my security business and training than I am on anything else, especially this channel, you know, just real. You know, because this takes a lot of time and I have to devote my time to other things. And I will be posting, but I need to stimulate myself intellectually. And yeah, no. and that's real talk. Was I cussing? Let me tell you something. Sometimes it be slipping on this channel. You know, I'm just letting y'all know. I mean, it be slipping in real life too. It be coming out. Unless I know I'm in a professional environment or I'm teaching, then it doesn't come out. Other than that, I just be like, you better get your badass kids. You know, so something like that. Yeah, people may be wishing 2020 away, but you know, we have survived a pandemic. And I shouldn't be smiling at that, but I am smiling at that because we survived 100-year pandemic. Who would have thought that there could be anything worse than AIDS? Like, I don't know if y'all remember the craziness that went down in the 90s with AIDS, and AIDS came out like they started talking about it, what, late 70s? And it went crazy, like boom, boom, boom in the 80s. But in the 90s, seems like it really was hitting Black communities like crazy. It was off the chain. Scary, because what's happening is you had AIDS and crack epidemic all happening at the same time, decimating communities. I know too many falling from this. So it's just kind of like you see something like this pandemic and you're like, not only is it like, oh my God, what is happening? But you watch the US, the country where you are from, fall into shambles and the world is watching. For me, being in Africa, watching America go through this pandemic and have the highest numbers in the world, yeah, our medical service can be shit when it comes to insurance, but we have the capability to control it, to do it in a way to force people to do things to stay safe. Instead, it all went to shit. It was a complete shit show. 2020 in the US was a shit show and the whole world was watching it because everything y'all get on the news from NBC, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, everybody in the world is watching that too, people. So for those of y'all over in the States thinking people don't know what's going on there, everything y'all see, we can see it here too. We can see it in Germany. We can see it in UK. They can see it all the way in China. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to realize that ain't nothing like secret. And not only that, you have social media. So not only are they showing the main media stuff, but you have everything that's going on in social media that people are watching too. So wishing it away, yes. But it's about to be gone and 2021 is upon us. Now what you gonna do? You know, I don't want to hear conspiracy theories. I'll tell you that right now. I have no interest in that. I have no interest in talking about vaccines. I have no interest in talking about, you know, whatever crazy stuff or you know, conspiracies y'all into. That's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is fact. What I want to talk about, what steps are you taking next to be successful, to make a move, to do something that's positive, uplifting for your life and the life of your children. You know, what are you doing? You know, and you don't have to have kids to go next level with your life. You know what I'm saying? But, and so, yeah, it's a wrap. 2020 is a wrap. What's next? Can you confirm that the Wakanda city is real? Yeah, I can confirm the theory is real. I can confirm they had a little, you know, they was down there in that village having a cute little Zoom meeting about it. The Wakanda city is as real as the Cape Coast airport. So when either one of them actually becomes a reality, we will all know. How about that? Yay. Oh, don't be shy. When am I ever? I really don't have that gene. Just like I don't have random fear. I don't have that either. No. You would like to give my network but can't find super chat. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to do super chat, but you can always just drop me something via PayPal if you like. I would appreciate that. Guys, I mentioned before I was looking to buy a DSLR camera. So I was going to use, and I am still going to use whatever money I get from super chat to do that. Of course, I haven't got even close to that yet. So, you know, every time I get a super chat or something through PayPal, it goes towards my camera fund, which, you know, hopefully, eventually I'll be able to get that. So if you decide to give something, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will be letting you all know, you know, when the different services I'm going to have for BlackUnicorn comes through. And so if you want to be a part of it, you can or not. And I will be letting you, those of you who are interested in tech, know when the classes are available. But I will tell you right now, the classes that I'm doing are very specific to cybersecurity, cloud computing, blockchain, very specific to these things. And every once in a while, it will deep dive into different areas that are relevant to the financial sector, and dealing with payments and API security. So if you're not into that, probably won't be the channel for you. But yeah, I guess I could tell you guys what that channel is, because I just now put that stuff up, but I can't for the life of me remembering. I don't even like, you know, I just made this channel, so I have to kind of like look it up and find that channel to figure out what it is. But I think it's Reg Theory Security. Oh, I have to get online. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if you're interested. The Black Unicorn, thank you for sharing positive content. #1love. Thank you for supporting and being there. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Thank you for the informative session. Wow, you think it's informative? Nice. I appreciate that. I really want to know what you guys and how you feel about 2020 ending and 2021 happening. Like, do you have anything you specifically do for the new year? You know, we all do different things. So I was just curious what you guys do for the new year. Okay, I'm on the internet. So let me see. Oh, crap. Yeah, whatever. I can't pull it up on my phone. I thought I'd be able to. It's not doing it. So anyway, I will share the link to the other channel eventually in the description. So you can just click over there and see. I will be adding new content Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that is purely tech content. It has nothing to do with moving to Ghana, nothing to do with my life. It just has everything to do with intellectual capacity, me sharing knowledge, because I just have too much of it to keep it sitting here and not doing anything productive, in my opinion. I should be constantly grinding on this and doing something productive. And right now, I just don't feel like I am. So I'm going to have to get it in. Have to get it in. You know, there's nothing like stupidity. Stupidity is a bad thing. Ignorance is also horrible. Code switching. Yeah, I mastered code switching. I mastered it, you know. It is what it is. Hello from Orlando. Welcome. That's one of my favorite places in the world because it got Disney and Universal Studios. Harry Potter Land. Love it. Hi, Antonio. You tried contacting me by email, but no response. Well, I did say earlier when I started this chat that I have not been checking email over the holiday. As a matter of fact, I haven't been checking email since December hit. I've been doing other things, and then I had to pull back because I need my time. But I will go back and start answering emails and just going from there. So, you know, there's way more of you than there is of me. So keep that in mind. I am well. I hope you are well too. A diary of a yummy mommy. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's see what else do we have here. All right. I have things going by me. Let's see. So chocho is a good for you to experience. Chocho is good for you to experience hash real streets of Africa. It sure is. It's definitely got real streets. Real panic attack too. But for some people, they like being in hot boxes like a freaking microwave. It might not bother you. A tin can with no seat belts and psychotic drivers. I don't know. Thank you, Wisdom, Kwaku. Beautiful Black woman, we love and appreciate your working experience. I definitely love that. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're in the super chat, can you please like the video? Super chat. If you're in the live chat, could you please like the video? You are here, so obviously you're here for a reason. It would be very nice of you just to go ahead and like. And then if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And all you haters who like to subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe, make up your mind. Make a decision. But please like the video. And if you're curious about some of the stuff that I'm doing here, you can go to theblackunicorn.org, but I will be changing up some of the content there and the offerings there this upcoming year. It's not ready. It was supposed to be ready by January, but I'm like January 1st, but I still have things I'm working on. So it's not complete, but it will be. Let's see. All right. So a friend of mine told me he's been to Detroit. Come to find out it was a layover from a plane trip. I can't tell you how many people have told me they've been places and either never stepped out of the airport or watched so many movies in that particular place and they felt that they've been there, but they never actually been there. Girl, bye. It is hilarious. Oh, it's so freaking funny. But whatever. Oh, so it's called Tuk Tuk in Southeast Asia. That's how you get rugged in the real streets of country you visit, meeting the locals. Same thing applies to Africa. It really does. I mean, you are going to be toe to toe with other Ghanaians, 100% inside of Chojo's. Welcome, DeMarco. So I'm listening to you. I'm listening. I promise. Okay, I hear you. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I had this wine before. I typically stick with the same ones. Brand of the day is this one, Oddbins, and it's a rosé. I like it. It's from South Africa. I just like South African wines. They work for me. How is Pram Pram? Pram Pram is fine. I've actually only been there one time because it's so far away from where I live at. And it's past Tema. To me, Pram Pram is a retirement community because almost everybody there is retired and building their homes there. But, there could be other options for other people, it depends. But it's really close to the beach, like right there, which is nice. And their beaches are clean, which is nice too. Hello, Miss Jackie. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Greetings and blessings. Looking good. Thank you so much. Hi, Lillian. Welcome to the live. For those of you who are here now, I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for supporting me this year, for watching my videos, watching the ads, for leaving comments, for hitting the like button, hell, for hitting the not like button, because there's always a group of y'all that be like, I hate everything she do. So much fun. And then just sending emails and just supporting. I appreciate it. I truly do. Hopefully we'll creep up to 10,000 subscribers soon enough. But I'm really excited by all of you who have subscribed. I will say for those of you who have been asking, and I've had quite a few people email me or ask me in the comments about the carpenter who made my bed. I am getting more things made by him, and I did a quick interview with him so that he can introduce himself to you all and to provide his contact information. I need to do a quick edit, and then I will be posting that first week of January for sure. so that those of you who want the information can have it and can contact him directly, because I am just over and not interested in being anyone's middleman. So I just want to put that out there because I just did it yesterday. So yeah. So you're trying to say Kumasi? Yes, but you need to come yourself and go to these places, because when you go yourself, you get a different vibe, a different feeling, a different sense, because it's going to depend on who you're with and how you went there, and where you stayed and how you interacted. And whether you actually were in Kumasi or if you were in somewhere a little bit further out than Kumasi, but it's still kind of like, kind of like part of the city, but a little further out. So yeah, each his own. Partying is overrated. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm too old for this shit. But I know a lot of you, like, you be in your 40s and you be kicking it like you 20. Go for you. Good job. Now try to keep a man doing that. You find most women at that age doing that are doing that for a reason. If they're single or not in a real relationship. But that's just me. One thing we know, so one thing that we all know for a fact is that Africa has the organic, natural freshness and cheapest to access. Y'all, let me tell you something. I didn't know how so many things grew where they came from, that some things grow from trees, some things grow out of the ground. And when I say some things, I just mean something as simple like broccoli. I never even knew how broccoli grew. I'm not gonna lie. No idea. Pineapples. I thought pineapples came from trees. Until I saw them and I was like, what? Those are pineapples popping out of the ground. Watermelons growing on vines basically on the ground. Like, what is happening? Like, you learn so much because, I am super city girl, straight out of the States. If I want it, I'm going to the store to get it. And if I want it to be organic, I'm going to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Okay, so I had to get some serious reality checks, total change of diet, which is very good, but I'll be drinking too much beer, so I'm gonna have to do some, serious exercise. I need accountability, buddy. I need someone who's willing to work out in January with me, do some suspension training, TRX, but you don't got to buy that expensive TRX, buy another suspension trainer because I have one here, and willing to do that workout. Somebody be like, girl, don't you be drinking. Don't you be eating them snacks. Because I don't know about nobody else. But I feel like, God, I got some mad snacks and I'm killing them. I need to stop drinking snacks and I need to stop drinking my favorite juice boxes, okay? I thought I had my juice boxes out here. I was going to show y'all. Let me say, oh, I do. I'll show y'all. These juice boxes so good. Let me tell you something. You put them in the freezer, but they full of sugar. Calipo. Oh, so good. I ain't never had no juice box that good. Ain't no Capri Sun. Ain't nothing. Let me tell you something. These is not just for kids. These juice boxes is the bomb diggity. Okay, you put them in the freezer, let them get cold. Cold. You drink them, Lord. It's so good, but it's so fattening. So, you gotta make it do what it do. You be getting up there. It's hard to lose that weight, y'all. It's hard to lose that weight. Oh, thank you, Denise. Greetings, sister. I have enjoyed you in 2020. Very informative. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Did I say Denise? Dennis, sorry. Listen, it used to be, okay. Made me grab the laptop. Hello, and thanks for sharing. Yay! Thanks, Kim, for coming. Okay, guys, like, hello. Yeah, you can do that. You can send your girl super chat or whatever they do. Always can do PayPal too, because I'm down for that too. You know what I'm saying? If you want to. It's up to you. It's up to you. Because I've been real light this December with posting content. But I feel like in December, you're supposed to take that me time and down a bit and woo-saw. Like, woosah, like you know, bad boys woosah. Like you gotta be like woosah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta light some incense, some candles, whatever make you feel good, and just breathe and not read comments, not be watching toxic videos, not be getting drawn into other people's YouTube battles, and just be like, I'm good. I'm good. But for some of y'all who be acting brand new, like you didn't realize that being on social media or using the internet or your cell phone or your laptop or anything that has a connective device such as your TV, your DVD, your washing machine, your refrigerator, your car, everything that is electronic and connects in any way, shape, or form to internet, all that information is stored in various databases across the world by whoever owns the data. Whoever owns the data is the king. It's just the king or the queen. They are the keepers of the information, and they can sell that data at any point in time, even if you shut down your channel. If I shut down my channel today, most people wouldn't know what I'm saying, but someone still has access to that data. They can correlate that data, use that data in different ways to see who's talking about what, why, and where, and then use that to target ads. Hello, that's how everybody's able to get the ads on YouTube and be paid some percentage, and or use that data to send out and sell to nation states to be used for their elections in some way, shape, or form. So for some of you who are on here talking about this platform is not helping Black people, this platform is not doing this, no shit, Sherlock. This platform is meant, just like every last other platform, including the ones you use at work, to extract data, store, sell, repackage, reuse, make a profit. Welcome to the 20th century. And now you're learning about AI. So welcome to the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been doing this since the 20th century. So the fact that some of y'all are kind of like, oh my God, have you never heard of the dot-com bubble? I mean, come on. That's when businesses first started really getting to and pulling this information and realizing how powerful data is. Data is more powerful than gold. And when I say powerful, I mean if you have the ability to own that data, it's powerful. So sometimes when I see African countries like Ghana letting these foreign companies coming out of Germany or the UK or Estonia, Russia, China, US, wherever, all white boys in a sense, do things like create their application for electronic passports, create their biometric collection system for their voter ID cards. Someone has access to all that data. Even if you say the data is going to just stay here, it's not. You don't have the databases to be able to, or the data warehouses to be able to store that data locally, period. If anything, you have to route that data to South Africa and then route it back up. And probably route it back up to a European country and then route it back down here when we want to access it. Hello to the cloud. But yeah, so data is serious. So whoever has that data of all those people, men and women, they can take that data, aggregate that data, and decide how to use that data in the way that they can target products, merchandise, services. Guys, learn something. So they're sitting there always, talking ish on YouTube or talking about, this is spiritual healing. I need this, I need that. No, you know what? You need education. You need to learn something beyond, spirituality and religion. Learn how technology actually works. Learn how these white people become billionaires, millionaires, trillionaires overnight through the use of data. What do you think Facebook is? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But To each his own. I'm certainly not a millionaire. Lord knows, not even close. So it's just, but you never know. One day I might be. You never know. Or I might just be happy exactly where I am. Life is what you make it. But you shouldn't be a fool sitting around. You know, I am 100% giving consultations. You can still book consultations on the website, theblackunicorn.org. The consultations are going to be there because it's still part of the business. So yeah, you just go there and you book them and pay the fee. Yep. I don't work with Airbnb, so you need to shop around and figure that out on your own. I don't know. People keep asking me this. I'm over this question. And no disrespect to you, but I'm over the question because it's just too many options here. Everybody and their daddy got an Airbnb. So it's just a matter of you talking to someone who stayed in one, basically. Okay. So Poppin said, and I based on an example I gave earlier in the talk. So if you're just coming, you missed it when I talked about a guy in ShopRite from the States acting a donkey. Now, how do I know he's from the States? I know US accents, okay? Especially Black folks that got some hood in it, okay? Yeah, he's from the States, honey. The States, when I think about his accent, he's straight up gonna be from Midwest to somewhere like in Cali. Because the folks in Cali, if you're going under the Bay Area, Southern California, Midwest, sound very, very similar. Bay Area, they different. They real hood. Okay, so that old guy's behavior is not uncommon. Westerners behave this way towards local Africans often. We go there thinking we are superior, and that's offensive. Yeah, it is. And yes, we have certainly survived the pandemic. And if we can survive a pandemic, that means that we should have the ability to achieve our goals that we've always wanted to do or that we have recently set for ourselves. Because you don't know if you can achieve it if you don't try. You don't know if you can do it if you don't go for it. You don't know if that opportunity that's right in front of you right now for you to take will actually pan out for the better if you don't take advantage of it and you're worrying about the unknown. I can tell you right now, everybody I've ever met in life, when they worry about the unknown, they still have the same exact situation they were in when I first met them. And I'm leaping over all of these fools. And they're just like, I don't understand how you do it. First of all, I don't give two shits about the unknown because what's worse than the unknown? Regret for me. I'm not going to be regretting my life. I'm going to say I did exactly what I wanted to do with my life. Okay? Just letting y'all know, okay? Even when unexpected things happen when you have kids young as hell and you do what you have to do, but you still live life to the fullest. Stop making excuses, people. Don't ever use your kids as an excuse. That's nothing but another opportunity and a blessing in your life. Okay. Yes, you know what I'm saying? So at least somebody remembered that AIDS was in full-fledged. Nobody knew how you caught it, when you could catch it. There was no such thing as, what do they call this? What do they call it? The cocktail of drugs that they take now to keep it at bay, keep AIDS from coming into, or HIV from turning into AIDS. This whole HIV versus AIDS, nobody knew about these things. Seeing people with whole ass lesions and all kind of crazy shit, that shit was awful. And then having them nasties going around infecting people on purpose. They're like, I'm gonna die right, I'm gonna die with me. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah. Yes, we thought AIDS was worse. The world is getting crazy, right? Because COVID, hey, they like, damn, you could drop dead just from breathing the air. What the? You know what I'm saying? So COVID is some serious business. So when y'all run around talking about y'all kick it, I'm like, you know what, girl, bye. You can die alone. But I'm not doing that. I will sit in the house and drink and watch a movie. Wait till they get this under control. Okay. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Okay, this must be something else on YouTube. No problem. Y'all can see that. 2020 has been all about sacrifice and focus for me. I've been blessed to not be so affected by the pandemic, and I'm closer to my goal of relocating to Africa. I love it, love it, love it, sister girl. Love it. And that's life, right? That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I love hearing that. Sacrifice and focus. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one indeed. Okay, Ahaji, I'm very happy you get use in Ghana. I saw a lot of your videos from begin. I'm assuming you mean the beginning. And happy greetings from Germany. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay. Yes, divine. So you're setting goals for 2021. I hope you keep them goals. You can write them goals down if you're setting goals. Fantastic. I mean, I'm like, when people set goals, do you actually write your goals down? Because I write all my goals down way before, like this time of year. I'd be writing goals like August, September for 2021. And then I used to have my children, when they were kids, write goals of what they wanted to accomplish in the following year. And then pull those goals out like 6 months later and see if they're meeting their goals, and give them some kind of little reward for it. Not money, because I'm trying to get them a little greedy on some money. No. Allowance? I'm going to pay you to live? Have you lost your mind? I pay rent. I bought this. I pay a mortgage. I pay a car note. Oh no, I'm paying all the bills and you want an allowance? You better lucky you alive. So you would get like a present or be able to do something that you wanted to do in life. But no, I'm not that parent that did allowance, because I just feel like there's no way in hell I'm going to pay you to do what you should be doing and to giving you morals and the ability to have the ability to live a good life. You got a room that's your own room and you got a door on it. You got a TV. You got a computer. You better thank God. And you want to laugh your ass out of here. I know some of y'all like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Well, you know what? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I saw something here about machine learning. Let me see. Oh my God. I'm so not the only one, girl, right? Like I totally thought they grew from trees. Like, so I'm like, why else would they have to mix them? This is what happened to us. I know. I'm not. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. There was some other stuff. I think there was some stuff I missed. I don't know. Thank you, Lillian, for watching from Holland. Welcome. Girl, you are welcome. Your content gives me life, honey. Love you from Atlanta. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice. You should definitely go to Ho. I'm sure you would like it. First, you got to get to Ghana. Yes, 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 indeed. Okay. So, yeah, someone else said they're watching from Amsterdam. Love it. Okay, so if my super chat isn't working, guys, it maybe, I don't know. I'm not even using the live stream from YouTube. I'm using the live stream from StreamYard. So maybe I don't get super chat anymore. I don't know. Or maybe I'm supposed to be using YouTube. Let me tell you something. When the last time I did a super chat? Live. So I don't know the new rules or what's happening. But thank you for checking. But I'm always down with PayPal. So if you can, please just throw me something there. I would greatly appreciate it. Plus, all of it comes straight to me if you give it to me in PayPal. So I do appreciate that. And thank you for letting me know, because maybe I need to figure out how the YouTube live works now, because I had tried it many months ago, like maybe a whole year ago. And I couldn't figure out how to work it. So I was like, forget it. Not a whole year ago, maybe in the summer. And I was like, forget this. So I started using StreamYard, but we'll see. Happy New Year. More champagne, please. Cheers to that. Toast. You know, that is so interesting that you say this, Anthony, because I've had several people send me emails asking me, why am I not doing a podcast of my YouTube videos? First of all, I didn't even know you could do that. So, you know, there's that. But secondly, I have been thinking about doing that for 2021, but I have to get like for a podcast, you know, you have to have good quality audio. So there's some things that I still have to get sent to me from the States that I have in storage. And one of them is a really good quality mic. And another, there's some audio system that you need to be able to do the podcast clear and crisp. And so once I'm able to do that, I might actually do a podcast because, you know, I mean, shit, if y'all want to listen, I'll do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Because I love listening to podcasts too. So, you know, but I think with the podcast though, which is hard about the podcast is doing it solo. I think podcasts are so much better when you have like a co-host or like you have someone each time you have your podcast on there, like a guest of some sort. So I'm still trying to figure out if I can do it and how that format would be, because it's already hard enough for me to talk to you guys like this when I feel like I'm talking in the mirror, like I'm talking to myself, because I literally can see myself and it's strange. But I can see the comments too. So that reminds me that people are there and the number of people that are watching me. So, you know, I don't know. I don't even know if anybody would listen to me in the podcast. Remember, I have a really small YouTube channel. You know, I'm not one of these people with like 30,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. I'm a really small YouTuber. And, you know, I don't know. I really need something that could be intellectually stimulating beyond just, I moved to Ghana. You know, it has to be something more for me because I just cannot live on just pure ignorance. I have got to have some stimulating conversation beyond people talking about crystals and other weird ass freaking spiritual stuff that I'm not really into. No. Okay. No data is truly deleted. I had to have a long conversation with my child about this as well. I've been telling my students this for years. It may be deleted on your end. It may be deleted on the device that you have. And even then, depending on the security credentials of those who want to find what's on your device, they can still pull everything off your device. Just saying. But the average person cannot. But nothing, even the stuff that's deleted from YouTube, regular people can't see it. You know, no YouTube users can see it, but that data can be sold to some other corporation easily because it's always kept. I don't know if you guys use Snapchat or you remember Snapchat. TikTok, I guess, is similar to Snapchat now. Instagram has different things that are similar to what Snapchat was, where they'll have something that you post and it only stays for like 24 hours or something and then it's deleted. Yeah, none of that shit's deleted. It's deleted from your view. It's deleted from the view of your users. It's technically deleted off of the app itself, but the data is truly on the back end, stored somewhere, and can be accessed later. Specifically, if someone says, I would like data from all the content creators who are African American, live in the Atlanta metropolitan area between the ages of 18 and 24. And they posted this data between December 2016 and December 2020. And they will get all that data. Millions and millions of, hell, it'd be terabytes, petabytes. It'd be tons and tons and tons of data that they can get, and then they can use that to do what it is they want to do while they purchase it. That's how the world works when it comes to technology. That's the reality of the world that we live in. So many of y'all are not necessarily my subscribers, but many people are like, AI this, 5G that. What you really need to be worried about is what the hell are they doing with your data? Where is it going? The one thing I like best about Germany is that Germany has so many freaking crazy ass laws that they 100% enforce. And one of those is requiring the disclosure of what's happening with your data, including to Google and Facebook and all these other big ones. And when you live in Germany, even if you're an American citizen or a citizen somewhere else, you're still under German law, not just the EU law, but the German law when it comes to data privacy and data protection. They have the best laws in the entire world when it comes to the use, the extraction, the resale, and notifying who the person whose data it is of what's happening. Gold standard. Okay. Okay, guys, so I hope that you are enjoying this particular live. I am just randomly talking. Surprisingly, I went way over an hour. I'm probably going to talk a little bit more, and then I'm going to just jump off. But I'm not done with my wine yet. So when I get done with my wine, I'll be done with the live. So let's see who else is. Yes. So I haven't been posting, guys. I'm been on break. Okay, let me tell you something. I love Christmas time. It's about family. It's about family to me. So whoever your family is, that's who you should be focusing on for Christmas time, and friends. So yeah, I took a step back. Okay, let me see. Okay. So today we're talking, guys, about positive things. Excuse me, I need to wipe my nose. Yep, that just happened on live. So when I moved into my new place, I got air because I'm bougie like that. And the air sometimes makes my nose stuffy. Yeah, so there's that. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who just joined, thank you guys for joining. This is the final live video that I'm doing. Hell, it's the final video I'm doing for 2020. So it is a complete and total wrap for 2020. We can say deuces to 2020, move on to 2021, and make it the best year we can, you know? And for each and every one of you, I don't care how young you are, you're getting older every day. So you can decide to keep woulda, coulda, shoulda, and wishing and willing and saying, oh, maybe one day, or you can just act and just do it. I'm gonna just do it type of woman. I'm gonna just do it. I'm just like, why not? All I can do is fail. And if I do, I'm gonna learn from it. I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna keep it moving. Or I'm gonna have in my head like I had almost my entire life, especially when I was in school. Failure is not an option, period. I have no option to failure. This is what I've said forever. But then you get around these white boys in tech and all these people, oh, you can fail, you can fail. Bullshit. Because if you black and you fail, then you're like, oh, the worst person ever. You're so dumb. You're so stupid. We knew you couldn't do it. So for me, failure is not an option. You know, but for some of you, you need to be able to fail, get back up, wipe it off, and that's cool. You know, but for me, I just keep it moving. You know, sometimes things don't work out, but you learn from it. You keep it moving. Keep it moving. You have no choice. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in my new place, decorating slowly but surely. I have a lot of things I'm doing. I got my cute little Christmas tree, and with the decor and all that, I love it. I'm just watching the lights going on and off. It's nice. Yeah, somebody else writes their goals. Yes, I literally write my goals down and look at them weekly and monthly. That's a good thing, guys. I wasn't really one person that did vision boards until more recently. I like this idea of a vision board, especially when it's your home screen on your computer and you access your computer every day. Um, or maybe if you put it on the wall. But I've always done the goal thing. That's I think that's how I was able to get through school. When I say school, like I mean higher education, the way I've done and the things I've done. I just keep it going, so that's what it has to be. Welcome, my Nigerian life. Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. So Chaos says, don't set goals, just know what you want and go out and do them. This is a better way of getting results and more. You know what? To each his own. Everyone has a different way of achieving things, and I totally respect that. Um, so yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have the super chat. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. It's because, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm using StreamYard. I don't know if it's because they have me set as a Ghanaian YouTuber. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have no idea. Guys, if you want to help your sister out, hit me up on PayPal. Right? There you go. Taylor at theblackunicorn.com or and that will work. And I would greatly appreciate that because I get all of that instead of having to split it with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Um, Guys, I'm not going to talk about all the things that happen to Black people on an everyday basis. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk about the latest Black person who got harassed or whatever, or killed, or shook up, or had a Karen come at them. I'm just not, because to be perfectly honest, even before YouTube, even before these smartphones and the ability to record everything, this has been happening on a daily basis. I don't know where the hell you from, but when I'm from, it's been happening so long that we all knew what was popping. We just couldn't show anybody because we didn't have the devices. But this is not the channel for that. I'm sorry. I can't. We're going to end 2020 as positively as we can, and focus on what our goals are going to be for 2021, and what you're trying to achieve in 2021. I'm on it. Yeah. Look, I don't know what y'all talking about the super chat because I haven't turned anything off. My super chats, everything is on. So I am, I'm part of the what is it called? The payment program for YouTube, all that. And I haven't changed any of my settings. So it's on. It's just, I'm not actually using YouTube to stream. I'm using StreamYard. And I don't know if that's the issue or not. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I have fully furnished my home and I'm happy about that. Buy office furniture, everything. So I'm excited about that. Snuggle 668. This is a conversation for you and your mama. Ask her why she birthed your Black ass. Okay. Allowance reminds me of the Sidney Poitier movie, A Piece of the Action, when a lady tells a teacher about attention span. Okay. All right, I don't know that one. I'm not gonna lie. Why do you think the government is able to access your data because it's never erased? By trade and education, I am a computer scientist, a technologist. I work with data for, at the time, would have been the largest technology company in the world, IBM. They mastered data warehousing. So, and data farms and aggregation of data. So, yeah, I would say that Years of experience in the field made me an authority to be able to say that. That's all. He said you a hostage in New York. Girl, you a mess. See, Hercules, Hercules. Ain't that the truth? When you delete from your mobile phone, it only deletes from your phone, not from the server, which you don't have access to. Just saying. So all them crazy ass text messages you left your ex could come up in court one day. If it got to that point, just say it, to y'all crazies that are out there, because I know y'all be watching me. Okay. Oh, she moved to Rwanda. Okay, I'll try. I mean, really, I probably won't even notice this until you send me the link. I'm not gonna lie, via email. But if she pops up in my feed, I will definitely check her out. That's why the US and China are able to stay ahead of other countries. They use the data. That's why the US try to put restrictors on access of your data. Yeah. You know what the US does that the other world watches and copies and then takes it to the next level, like China? The US doesn't give two shits about your data. When I say it doesn't give two shits, it means that they don't care what you think about what they do with your data. They don't care about how you feel about what they do with your data. They don't care getting your permission about what they do with your data, except for if you're in California now. Because California has a law that was passed, I think, in 2018 for data protection and trying to get or having to give notice about things, which set a precedent that I don't think has been followed just yet in other states because of Trump. Now we'll see what happens after that. But when California sets a precedence by law, other states and the federal government tends to follow. Yeah, I went to law school too at some point. There's that. All right. Hey, Ma, welcome. I hope you had fun on your birthday, sister girl. If you're still in town, let me know. I will hang out with you. But I ain't going to be out all night. You be trying to hang on. I'm not doing that. But I do want to go to Little Body Beach, though. Hey, girl. Hi, Johnny boy. Welcome to all of you. Pretty soon I will be logging off. This is a long live, but this is the final live of 2020. So I figured I'd just come on and talk and try to be as positive as possible because, I feel like some of the things sometimes take my energy away, it takes away from my intellectual capacity, and I don't like being stupid. Stupidity and ignorance doesn't work well for me. I love to be intellectually stimulated at all times, and when I can't be, I just find that very, very agitating. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I miss being in certain parts of the West because I can go to certain events and I'm constantly learning something else. I'm sharing, I'm learning, we're contributing, and they're learning from me because most of these people are going to be white, and they say and do ignorant things when it comes to technology because they assume that black people will have the same reaction to things as white people and have the same needs, and we're totally different. Because we operate differently. We're human, but we all operate very differently and culturally differently. And they think all black people are a monolithic group, not understanding that Africa is a huge continent with 55, 54 countries, depending on how you feel about the Sudans. And the US is its own animal. All the European nations that have black people in it, all uniquely different, but they put us all in one box and say, this is for all black people the world over. It doesn't work. So when you go to these different events and you're able to talk and just contribute and learn different things and raise different questions. It's very stimulating for your intellectual capacity when you're in the kind of field that I'm in. I have yet to have that here in Ghana. But there's hope. There's always hope. Okay. Google. Okay, let's see. Remember when Google was asked if they can track your phone even if it's turned off? They said not really, but yes, because Google services are still running. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like totally lying and shit. And people had to put them on blast. Like y'all know y'all can still track it. But you know, a lot of us was like, oh, can they track it though? I don't know. And the other tech people would be like, stupid. And you'd be like, you right. Yes, but you're tracked everywhere. Even when they say they're turning tracking services off, if your phone is on and has the battery you SIM in it, you're being tracked, period. In the story. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, Robsy, welcome. To all of you who have joined, welcome. Even if I didn't call you by name, I appreciate all of you. This is my thank you to all of you who have subscribed, who have liked, who have disliked, who have left me comments, who have engaged, who have bought my book, who have become BlackUnicorn as part of the BlackUnicorn Academy, who purchased my services for relocation. Whatever you've done to contribute to the platform, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Even you haters that be lurking in the background, acting a donkey. Thank you. All you're doing is teaching me lessons, and I appreciate that. It does make me realize, though, that simplicity and stupidity is not for me. Pettiness and nonsense is a waste of time. At the same time, I think some of the things and some of my experiences have been and can be helpful to others who are looking to move to the continent, in particular to Ghana. Yes, everybody and their mama now is like a Ghanaian YouTuber. Actually, I think that's great because when I was looking just a year and a half ago, yes, I was really looking for content a year and a half ago. Let's say, a year and a half ago. Actually, a little bit more than a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Let's say that. And there was all the content was exactly the same. Ghana is great. Ghana to the world. Everything is roses, plantains, and rainbows. Perfect. Everything works. Everything's fantastic. Boo, 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 boo. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is so nice. But how in the hell do you get residency? Can I open a bank account? How do you find a place to live? Do the places that I see on these websites actually, can I call these people and be able to find a place? No. All these little things that for some people can be, petty, not that serious, but they are that serious because you're talking about where you're going to live, how you're going to live. People keep talking about, I'm going to buy land here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Nobody doubts the fact that people have money to buy land. Here's the thing. Purchasing land here in Ghana, which almost all of you seem to not understand, is not as simple as it seems. You will say, oh, I got this land in this place. This is my land. But you don't have a land title certificate. If you don't have a land title certificate, the legitimate one that is registered with the Lands Commission, you don't own that land. Somebody else does. And when they come onto that land and they build, and you come back and say you own that land and you go to court, good luck in court in Ghana over land. There's a whole lands court. And shit can be in litigation for years, decades. Did you hear? Decades. 10, 20, 30 years fighting over one piece of land. For what? Because you didn't do your due diligence because you don't understand the culture. So those of you running around talking about, you need to go out, you need to buy land right now, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's hilarious to me because one, y'all don't know what I'm doing because a lot of the stuff I do, I'm not sharing. because it's not none of your business. And I don't want to share it. And then second, those of you who keep saying what you're going to do or what you did do, and you don't have that land title certificate, newsflash, boo, I don't care how old you are. You don't own the land. You got an indenture, guess what? Anybody can print up an indenture on their computer and hand it to you and tell you it's your land while they taking your money. You heard me? I don't think you heard me. Because I'm meeting way too many people doing the same dumb shit, telling me the same stupid ass story about, I trust this person, I trust that person. They're like, yeah, boo, you trusted me. Shit. 2021 will definitely be better than 2020. The Orange Man is on his way out. Facts. Yes, doing it means you will never fail because you will gain from the experience the necessary knowledge of action to apply and succeed. But when you do not do anything, there is nothing gained. Not at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What Ghana visa situation? Ghana visa on arrival has always been there. It never went away. So I'm confused by what you're talking about. I haven't had anybody say they had a problem with the visa unless you're in the States and you're waiting for your visa to come back because it's slow. But I don't know. Yes. Yes. IBM was clever. They shifted from data to hardware a while ago. Yeah, I know. I was there when they did it. It's funny when you were a black woman working for IBM, how people would act towards you was hilarious because they would be like, how did you get into IBM and I couldn't get in? I had an Indian guy say that and I was like, obviously you wasn't smart enough, bitch. My cousin about fell out laughing. I was just like, I'm done talking to your ass. So, Alrighty, guys. So I feel that we are on the end of this live because, I can only go so long with just talking to myself and getting on my nerves. Grits, pecans, collards. Okay, all right. What is your number one advice to someone thinking of moving? Okay, so this one I want to answer before I leave. What is your number one advice to someone thinking of moving to Ghana? Coming to Ghana, very specifically Ghana, you have to be willing to have 100% open mind. Take everything you think you know about Africa, everything you saw on YouTube, throw it out the window. Because if you're coming to Ghana to live, you're going to experience things that are going to shock you, piss you off, repulse you, excite you, make you feel at peace, make you feel excited, make you want more, and make you hate it and make you love it all at the same time. If you visit, you're going to have a tourist experience like you would anywhere else in the world. After that visit, if you move, you have got to be open-minded. If you're coming just to visit, you need to come to Ghana and get out of Accra. Stay a little bit in Accra, go to the other regions, at least 2 other regions, and see what Ghanaians are like, real Ghanaians. You're not going to get that in Accra, not visiting. Visiting, you're going to be treated like a tourist, seen as a bank, and it's going to be a different experience than you would if you're going to a different region of Accra. Go to a region that's not well known, or a city. Go to Suyani, or go to Takrady. Takrady is well known, but everybody still doesn't go there to visit. Go see more than Accra. I would definitely 100% recommend that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wishing you happy holidays and many successes in the new year. Thank you, Lulu. I so appreciate you. Okay, guys, that is a wrap. I hope you all have a good night. Enjoy the live. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. If you want to give me a super chat, you can totally do that at K Taylor. So you do it through PayPal. It's K Taylor, theblackunicorn.org. As you see here, theblackunicorn.org. You just put K Taylor in front of it. So the email is ktaylor@theblackunicorn.org. And you can donate to me that way if you like to. All donations will go to the camera that I want to buy, that I will have to order from the States to buy. They don't have it here. The one that I thought they had here, no, it's not appropriate. So anyway, Happy New Year, Black people. Go into the new year being positive, find your joy, stimulate your intellect because ignorance is not bliss. And I thank you all so much for, being part of this Black Unicorn experience for me. It's one hell of a ride. All right, guys. See y'all in 2021.